Okay, now let us talk about this movie. And the movie is Awake from 2021. And the movie is directed by Mark Russo. It stars Gina Rodriguez, Ariana Greenbelt, Francis Fisher, and Jennifer Jason Leigh. Now, a team member recommended that I watch this movie, and I'm telling you, these movies are not pure entertainment. They are giving you a glimpse into what is about to happen. I suggest you use critical thinking and connect the dots. It is your responsibility to do the research, right? Milton Boone Jesus is not coming to rescue you, right? And a lot of you will be bitterly disappointed. There is no rapture that is coming, right? No angel is gonna moonwalk across the sky with placards warning you as to what is about to happen. There's a lot of information out here. It is your responsibility to do the necessary research, right? Now, in this movie, it gives us a glimpse. Even though this is a low budget movie, straight to the point, you can see where we're heading, right? At the start of the movie, we see the lights were out. Motor vehicles stopped working. Riots in the street. Some people, they were partying, right? You need to understand, what are you going to do when the lights go out in real life? What is the plan, right? And also in the movie, they did not specify as to what caused the lights to go out. Some saying it was an EMP, some saying it's China, some saying it was a terrorist attack. The movie did not specify. All we know, some of the motor vehicles don't work. And in the movie, people were looking for older cars, right? While in real life, they are encouraging you to take these modern cars and telling you that the older cars is destroying the climate, right? Somewhere along the line, someone knows something is about to happen that will affect humanity severely. So they are trying to get you digital on this digital system. So when whatever strikes, it destroys the system and everything you work for, and you're left with sticks and stones because you all ran into this digital world, right? And everything now, it don't work. You don't have any cars. You don't have any cash, your lights don't work, and you don't have any survival skills because you allow these people to hurt you. You allow them to take away everything from you, right? No. In the movie, the main character's daughter wasn't affected by this, whatever is going on that prevents people from sleeping. Right, she could sleep, and the reason for that is because she had a near-death experience and she had to be brought back to life. Okay, that is saying a whole lot, right? Because the brother also had a near-death experience, and that is how he was able to fall asleep, right? So it is telling us that it is life through death, and that some of you cannot be saved. An important scene, the most important scene in this movie, is a scene with the mother, the main character, and her son, who happens to name Noah, was outside, and a prison was open. The prisoners were let loose on the streets, and the prisoners surround the mother, and they're saying, "We want your son. Let us have your boy. We will let you go." When I saw them asking for the boy and not the mother, it reminds me of Genesis 19, 1-35, where Lot's house was surrounded by the men of Sodom and Gomorrah, and they were asking for the angels. They did not want Lot's daughters. They wanted the men. And that scene reminds me of Genesis 19, 1-35. Now, this particular scene is going to happen. Best believe it is going to happen, and that is why they are bringing in laws to protect various groups. So whatever is going to flash across the sky, whatever is going to go off, that is going to affect people's frequency, that is going to send them into their lower self, right? It's going to make these people even more bold to come up to your house to demand your children. And they're going to be there to make sure that you hand over your children. And that is why in America they want to take the guns. So when this time comes around and these people, these zombie people demand your children, then you cannot defend them. Everything is adding up, right? Because Matthew 24 verses 12 haven't happened as yet. Many believe it is happening, but it hasn't happened as yet, where it says, and because lawlessness will be increased, the love of many will grow cold. So lawlessness will be increased, but that haven't happened as yet. And that is why they are bringing in certain laws regarding particular groups, so that when they come around now, they can demand your children. And you have no choice, because they are officially grooming them so that they feel comfortable taking their clothes off in front of these people, right? Everything is connecting. Everything is connecting now, because they are leading us into Matthew 24 verses 12 and Genesis 19 1 to 35, right? So I don't know if these bombs from these wars is going to trigger something that's going to affect people's frequency. But if you're in your lower self, that is where you will be, right? They're not telling us, but something is about to flash. Something is about to go off that is going to affect humanity severely. And that is why they want the LGBTQ movement to be legalized in all of these black countries. It is important. So you see, you never see smoke without the fire. You never see smoke without the fire. They know exactly what they are doing, step by step. Genesis 19 1 to 35 is going to happen. They will come to your homes and demand your children or your young people, and they are grooming your young people. So like if you have a child that is 16, 17, and some 17-year-old and 16-year-old are quite big, they will feel comfortable and not fight them, because it is the norm. You see what I'm saying? And that is why they want the American people's guns, so that this can happen. And when the lawlessness starts, they will overcome them. But if you have the guns and you can defend your family, best believe you can push this lawlessness in the sea. People, go watch this movie. Connect the dots and understand what it is showing you. Some of you, we cannot save you. It is through death that some of you will be saved. Right? Some of you have to die, and you have to die quite brutal. Right? We need to seek the face of the Most High, because things are getting ready to go downhill real fast. Right? Understand that Genesis 19 1 to 35 is getting ready to come through, along with Matthew 24 verses 12. It all makes sense. We need to seek the face of the Most High. Let us pray and say, glory be to the Most High.